Young and restless fans, Phyllis Summers finds herself in a position where she literally gets everything only to lose more than she bargained for. And it's all thanks to Kane Ashby. Ever since he came back, he's been trying to make everyone believe that he has turned into a new leaf. He is making efforts to build his life from scratch, but he now does something completely unthinkable, the one that's bound to have Phyllis meet a fate worse than death. As we know, Kane's empire, Arabesque, has been tainted, all thanks to the scandal exposed by Newman media about Colin Atkinson's stolen fortune. It's left to be seen if that's true or not, but people have believed this exposed from Newman media. So now the revelation that his billion-dollar empire may have been built on lies and dead bodies have made him one of the most despised men and also a target for the authorities to investigate and find out the skeletons in the closet. Now, I'm pretty sure that Keen and Colin have done something horrible, and it's only a matter of time before he makes a desperate move to save himself. It's no surprise that people push others under the bus to save their own skin. So Kane is bound to do the same, and it's Phyllis who falls victim to his upcoming plot, says the spoilers. According to Vanna's spoilers, Kane hands over Arabesque to Phyllis for just $1. I mean, you don't get a burger in $1. So how can anyone be so blind not to realize that it's a red flag? However, Phyllis is the kind of person who has a history of ignoring red flags and making bad choices. So Kane decides to sell Arabesque for $1, but there's a reason behind it. On paper, it seems like a generous thing to do, but deep down, Kane knows the reality. He's getting rid of the tainted fortune that could have him locked up behind bars for life. This will turn out to be the most dangerous and manipulative thing he has done. As we know, Jill Abbott questions Kane's moral compass and mentioned that he has lost it. All the while, Lily Winters and the twins have completely cut ties with Kane, and now the man is all alone, feeling isolated and struggling with his guilty conscience. He now has nothing more to lose, so in a last ditch effort to make things right for himself, he finds someone else to take the fall. Kane knows for a fact that the De Leon scandal will be his downfall, even though he argues that it's not true. We're dealing with Colin, so anything is possible. When the authorities start investigating the story, they'll come across things that explains how they could have amassed this much fortune. And in no way is that legal. After which, Arabus could be seized and the owner will face criminal charges. So, what do you think is the best way to save himself from the consequences? Yes, people, transfer the liability. Arabesque has now been a liability, the one that he needs to get rid of immediately. So he'll choose Phyllis as the buyer, gives her the entire thing for just $1, which ultimately makes her responsible for all the bad deed that Kane and Colin have done. I'm not saying she is that stupid, but she is blinded by her own ambitions. She'll jump without a second thought in order to own a $1 billion empire. In recent times, she has been a trusted ally to Kane, so the offer seems like a poetic justice for Phyllis. She'll be under the impression that she is being rewarded for her loyalty, but little does she know what's going to happen. Her blind decision comes with a heavy price, and she'll not be able to bear the burden of that. Once the deal is done, Phyllis ends up being in the hot seat. She'll be a target for both the authorities and the mysterious people who are after Kane. So if the fortune truly came from deceiving Madame de Leon's state, then whoever is avenging her death will mistake Phyllis for Kane's partner, and that's going to haunt her life in ways she never imagined. This is a deadly trap, and Phyllis falls for it. She'll face both legal charges and threats that lurks in the shadows. So, guys, this is all a calculated move from Kane. He's only framing someone else to take the fall when the truth explodes. So, guys, what do you think about it? Please share your thoughts in the comments below, subscribe to our channel, and hit the bell icon.